Please tell me I can turn off HDR. Swing. This, What? I have two different versions. What's this? This is the cinema version. Is that better? This still is that better. Why is it? I must see this is different. HDR. Give me HDR. I can't see it different. I want to turn it off. Can I just screen? Let's just play on fucking cinema version of HDR. Start new career.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database.
Welcome, son. This is so
Classified
fucking quick,
information
man.
requested.
Look at the fucking Steam pop up. It's so fucking quick.
Establishing secure connection.
What the fuck? I hate
Secure
HDR. I
connection
always hate
confirmed.
HDR. I think the color scheme many times is so fucking fucked up. Maybe not so bad in this game. I'm not sure. It's just me. Does it really feel a little too matte in the colors? Oh, whatever. So, due to your covert NC N7 Stacy IT are incomplete, please identify entity from the record below or extract manual. I'm just gonna take John Shepard.
Please log in to access your profile.
Kiba Shepard.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Yes. Solo survivor. Soldier. Sure. Once you have confirmed your character is complete, you will be unable to change any settings. That's
Identification confirmed.
Why is it like starting Mass? I feel like I'm playing Mass Effect 3 here, man. Difficulty casual. I'm a casual player. I don't wanna squad only. I wanna manual upload. Go up and. What's the difference between legendary and in classic mode? The original 1 to 60 level range will be used instead of the new 1 to 30 level range XP, and talent point progresses remain the same, but the number of levels is doubled. So in the classic game I could get up to level 30, now I can get up to level 4. That's weird. I just check the legendary mode, but I think that's well weird. Is it to make it harder? I think maybe it's to make it harder, but it said you still get the same XP range and talent point possession. So, but if they help, then do I get 2 points for 2 time points for each level? I don't know. That's weird. Unless they mean whatever. Determine which skill and talent squad member will be used in combat. All. Subtitle on. Off. Autosave on. They just start. Yeah, it's this message figure. They just.
Well, what about Shepard? Earthborn, but no record of his family.
Why does it one
He
into
was raised on the streets.
X11?
Learned to look out for himself.
What the fuck? I need to check that out.
He saw his whole unit die on a cruise.
Is
He
it?
could have some serious emotional scars.
Maybe they didn't
Every soldier
update
has
the
scars.
game, so it's
Shepard's a survivor.
12. That would have make sense.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the
That's the
galaxy?
type of person we need.
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
Mass Effect Legendary Edition to XX12. I'm not gonna read all that. If you wanna read it, then yeah. How to enable open console by pressing the T button.
Arcturus Prime relays in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Board is green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
They said you can turn on FPS DualSense 12
Thrusters?
by
Check. Navigation? Check. Internal
command
emission sync engaged.
and we start the
All
game, but I
systems
don't
online.
think Mass Effect
Drift?
1. But fuck, they have changed a lot. God damn.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
Nihilus.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good.
Oh,
I just
nice.
jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible.
I want to make a
Spectres are trouble.
side-to-side
I don't like having them on
comparison with
Call me
the
paranoid.
other recorder
You're
having.
paranoid. The council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
You always expect the worst.
Well, bad feelings are an occupational hazard. But we don't go anywhere unless there's a good reason, so... What are we doing here?
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good.
Everything looks
Find a comm buoy and link us into the network.
going
I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Great. You pissed the captain off, and now I'm going to pay for it.
Don't blame me. The Captain's always in a bad mood.
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Only when he's talking to you, Joker. Look like I can do a lot more. It's just me or... Am I lagging? Maybe I had too much running on my computer.
I'm telling you, I just saw him. He marched by like he was on a mission.
Or I should maybe probably restart the computer. I've been running...
We're getting dragged.
The computer been running for 2 days, something like that.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down in engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
What the fuck? How quick was that? Look, oh my god. I'm gonna play for and have an hour, maybe a little more, then I'm gonna restart the computer because this depending on how fucking laggy you keep getting, because this is kind of irritating.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from
restart.
scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, sir. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board. Especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Info's on a need-to-know basis, Presley. Just follow the orders you're given.
Understood, Commander.
Understood, Commander. But what is E? What is it I'm turning on and off? Is there a Q? What the fuck? And why is talking to people on space?
The captain's waiting for you in the...
You probably don't want to keep the captain
That
waiting,
don't make
Commander.
sense. What the fuck? The control is weird. The control is weird. The control is weird. The control is so weird. The control
There's something Nihilus isn't
is
telling
weird.
us about this mission.
That's crazy.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal.
Had they
Your real
changed
action
his
usually ends with me patching up crew
appearance?
members in the infirmary.
Did Jensen look like that in the original game? Or it just...
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool, even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Do your job, follow my orders, and there won't be any problems.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
This mission isn't about personal glory, Corporal. We have a job to do. Don't do anything stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not gonna screw this up.
No, I'm not gonna screw this up. They always
What
say
can you
that.
tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
No, yeah, I forgot that the original X Mass Effect was only locked to
What do you know
65
about the
things.
Spectres?
Now I'm
Only
like
what I've heard.
140,
Spectre agents work
135,
directly for the
20%.
Citadel
That's a lot
Council.
better.
They usually work alone.
They say
or in
support all
small
the way up to
groups.
240
Spectres don't have
FPS.
any official power.
And some reason I'm not up
Basically,
there. This
they're a
computer
shadow
check that my
organization with a
computer
mandate
power,
to preserve
but
and
I
protect
have
galactic
an
stability.
idea, maybe because
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. The Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. An
those
agent goes rogue, they
SPS
send another
is
agent to
not
take him down. That's Spectre justice.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
A GPU a little better than I have is 111 FPS. I have like close to 150. I have more FPS than fucking 3090 says it gets. What the fuck? What do you mean FPS 12%? Is that up and down? No.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Goodbye, Commander. Hey, Nihilus.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene,
They support
tranquil, safe.
4K. Oh no,
Eden
this is
Prime
not
has
4K.
become
This
something
is
of a
what's it
symbol
called?
for
They
your
call
people, hasn't it?
40.
Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the
14,
galaxy,
40
but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
And this is 2K UHD.
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place.
2K.
Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander
like
what's
2.5K.
really going on.
This mission is
Okay.
far more than a simple shakedown run.
That would remind me.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a
I
covert
should
pickup
probably
of
get a
Eden Prime.
4K screen.
That's why we
At some
needed the
point.
stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander.
This comes down from the top.
Information strictly on a need-to-know basis.
Like,
A research
there's
team
something why do you think
unearthed
so?
some
They come
kind
from the
of
top.
beacon
Need to
during an
know that.
excavation. It was Prothean.
What else can you tell me?
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests,
Let's
Commander.
see if,
This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Controller 2 væk. Controller works. Nice.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as
No,
selfish,
yes.
too unpredictable, too independent,
In the cutscene.
even dangerous.
Oh, not
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander.
I like the
He's here to
graphical boosting that on.
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Oh, maybe I
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Maybe gonna make some fun.
Not all Turians resent humanity.
Restart my PC.
Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard.
I don't care
only
you're human,
care that
Shepard.
you can do the job.
Just tell me what I have to do.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't. Need evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
That's a gunship.
Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
You're going in. That's a hand. Why did they make the ship look like
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Nice.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective.
Look big?
The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
Coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
It looks so weird.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
So let's see.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
How do I... Oh, just do that. That has to be meeting. How do I get into the... Yeah. Codex about the way
Roughly
aliens...
1,200 years ago,
Oh,
the
nice.
Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers. The Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space, and they make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territory and influence has spread, the Turians have come to rely on the Solarians for military intelligence and the Asari for diplomacy. Despite a somewhat colonial attitude towards the rest of the galaxy, the ruling hierarchy understands they would lose more than they would gain if the other two races were ever removed. Turians come from an autocratic society that values discipline and possesses a strong sense of personal and collective honor. There is lingering animosity between Turians and humans over the First Contact War of 2157, which is known as the Relay 314 incident to the Turians. Officially, however, the two species are allies, and they enjoy civil, if cool, diplomatic relations.
I cannot remember they've done that in the original Mass Effect. That's why I never read those. But at the read it up for you, that's so fun good. I hate reading stuff. That's one of my most hated things to do in the games. That's also why I'm many times missing stuff from the lore of the game, because you have to fucking read, and I hate to read. So that reading is there for me. That's really, really cool.
Spectres are agents from the Office of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance, and answer only to the Citadel Council. They are elite military operatives, granted the authority to deal with threats to peace and stability in whatever way they deem necessary. They operate independently or in groups of 2 or 3. Some are empathetic peacekeepers, resolving disputes through diplomacy. Others are cold-blooded assassins, ruthlessly dispatching problem individuals. All get the job done one way or another, often operating outside the bounds of galactic law. The Spectres were founded after the Solarians joined the Council. For many years, they operated in secrecy as backroom problem solvers. Only after the Krogan rebellions did their activities become publicized. Assignment of a Spectre is less contentious than a military deployment, but makes it clear that the Council is concerned about a situation.
What was the Solarian again? Oh my god, my head hurts. Oh.
Humanity's first contact with an alien race occurred in 2157. At that time, the Alliance allowed survey fleets to activate any dormant mass relays discovered, a practice considered dangerous and irresponsible by Council-aligned races. When a Turian patrol discovered a human fleet attempting to activate a relay, they attacked. One human vessel survived, retreating to the colony of Shanxi. The Turians followed, quickly defeating the local forces. Shanxi was occupied, the first and to date only human world to be conquered by an alien species. The Turians believed the handful of ships they defeated represented the bulk of human defenses, so they were unprepared when the Second Fleet, under Admiral Castany Drescher, launched a strong counteroffensive, evicting them from Shanxi. The Turians mobilized for full-scale war, drawing the attention of the rest of the galaxy. The Council quickly intervened, forcing a truce. Fortunately for humanity, the First Contact War was ended with a diplomatic solution.
Nice.
The Systems Alliance is an independent supranational government representing the interests of humanity as a whole. The Alliance is responsible for the governance and defense of all extrasolar colonies and stations. The Alliance grew out of the various national space programs as a matter of practicality. Sol's planets had been explored and exploited through piecemeal national efforts. The expense of colonizing entire new solar systems could not be met by any one country. With humans knowing that alien contact was inevitable, there was enough political will to jointly fund an international effort. Still, the Alliance was often disregarded by those on Earth until the First Contact War. While the national governments dithered and bickered over who should lead the effort to liberate Shanxi, the Alliance fleet struck decisively. Post-war public approval gave the Alliance the credibility to establish its own parliament and become the galactic face of humanity.
Galactic face of humanity. Oh, hey, don't read those up? Ah, okay. I'm not gonna... What? Light lag? FTL. Oh, fast. Oh, faster than light. Faster than light. FTL. Faster than light. Due to the light speed range. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. I hope they also read those up. That's kind of irritating. Do they? One thing I always wonder, do they actually get someone to read it up, or do they use a word, a text to voice program, and it's just so much more advanced, so you cannot really hear the difference? That's one thing that I always really wonder about. I'm level 1. Do I have any points? I have 2 points. 3 points. Squad. Ooh, what the fuck? Photo mode! Photo mode! Oh my god, that's cool. That's cool. Oh, nice. If we're gonna have it like this. Maybe like this. Meters. Yeah, 30 meters. I like hvis du overblå det color eller lige turn it down for the darkness and do like this. Like this. Oh, nice. Oh, what the fuck is that filtering? What? Oh, NPCs, okay. Non-playable characters. What's the difference between enemies and NPCs? Do they mean enemies and NPCs and in characters that are not part of the game itself, that just walking in the background, where like store manager or stuff like that, where enemies are actually people you can shoot? Wait. For me, NPCs and enemies should be the same thing. But maybe you want to have like the bar up or not. Yeah. I'll just find it weird. Take for it. Does this save it like save a screenshot? I don't know. Not actually works. I like this. I like the quasar. This quasar is so much better. And also you now have healing in the butt. How do I even heal? I'm gonna find out how to do that, but do you have a control for, or that remind me I didn't even set the graphic. Missing off, thank you. Yes. Maybe that's why the FPS is so low, because missing on, I don't know. On. What? And I can still not turn off HDR, right? Oh, irritating. Back, colorway. I can turn it off. Oh my god, I can turn it off. Should both be visible. How much visible? Adjust the brightness and in both sides will be visible. For me, they are both visible. It's still there, but that a little hard to see. Thank you for you can turn off the HDR. I hate HDR. I so much hate it. They make the colors weird. Hair controls. Southpaw. Keybinds. How do I see keybind for controller? I want to see the keybind for the controller. Gameplay. Casual, what? Thank you for you can turn off the fucking. Oh, that's so much better. That is so much better. I think that's so much better, but that really depending on people, I guess. I think most people can like HDR. I really don't. I think they give really weird quality to the game. Especially some of the two things happen with HDR. Either they're gonna make the coloring unnaturally matte, or they're gonna overboost it too much, depending on how you fuck up the HDR settings. But I better like this. Jinxing, you're gonna die now. Should I play this mission to it so I can probably get this mission in my head? That should not really be one. So much better. I say I can hit it, but I think that's more because I'm on a controller than anything else.
Rip right through his shields. We're out of chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, sir.
Aye, aye, sir. It would be cool if you could choose between of those who died, but it would be funny to try to play this game where Jinky is alive. Jinky also brain. Maybe
Got some burned out buildings here, Shepard.
aim helper.
A lot of bodies.
When you use a controller,
I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Don't hide, you piece of shit. What the fuck is it? Keep a kid. Why are those on the Xbox? X button. X buttons. How do you even win this game? Maybe I can. I think I reused the same fucking scene 2 times now. That's whisperation. The get. Or what is it? What is it? The species Talia. Then make it get.
Thanks for your help, Commander. Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns. Nothing serious.
Scrapes and burns.
The others weren't so lucky. Oh, man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, sir. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, sir.
Aye, aye, sir.
It's time for payback.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know.
Did
They
you
set
just
up camp
put
near the
your
beacon.
fucking gun
The
through your armor?
232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
See, your
We were
fucking
sent out
weapon
a
is in
couple
the
of
armor.
nights ago
What
from
the
the
fuck,
main
man?
colony to secure the area.
Need to
Seemed like
fix that
routine
post.
patrol until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Like I said, no Turians.
Move out.
The beacon's at the...
The Geth are a humanoid race of networked AIs. They were created by the Quarians 300 years ago as tools of labor and war. When the Geth showed signs of self-evolution, the Quarians attempted to exterminate them. The Geth won the resulting war. This example has led to legal, systematic repression of artificial intelligences in galactic society. The Geth possess a unique distributed intelligence. An individual has rudimentary animal instincts, but as their numbers and proximity increase, the apparent intelligence of each individual improves. In groups, they can reason, analyze situations, and use tactics, as well as any organic race. Geth space is located at the trailing end of the Perseus Arm, beyond the lawless Terminus systems. The Perseus Veil, an obscuring dark nebula of opaque gas and dust, lies between their space and the Terminus systems.
They're like a lot of mini PCs that I sync with each other. So the more mini PCs you have, the bigger power computer in the end you have. Is there any way to actually explain that? Like you're playing on one computer, but the computer is powered by other computers. So the more other computer you have, you better main computer you have, kind of like that. So the more get that, the smarter they get, the more brain power they have to actually think.
Kinetic barriers, more commonly called shields, provide protection against most mass accelerator weapons. Whether on a starship or a soldier's suit of armor, the basic principle remains the same. Kinetic barriers are repulsive mass effect fields, projected from tiny emitters.
What?
These shields safely deflect small objects traveling at rapid velocities. This affords protection from bullets and other dangerous projectiles, but still allows the user to sit down without knocking away their chair. The shielding afforded by kinetic barriers does not protect against extremes of temperature, toxins, or radiation.
What if something come for you really slowly? Shouldn't that... What? And also, what if someone tried to touch you through the barrier really slowly? Will it get through? Or it block everything?
Roughly 1,200.
Codex. Oh, I was saying the codex, right? Yeah. Upgrades. I hate to read. I told you that.
Far end of this trench.
Did I get this one also? No. Level up! Level up, bitch.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
If they were lucky.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Whoa. So...
Kinetic combat hard suits use a dual-layer system to protect the wearer. The inner layer consists of fabric armor with kinetic padding. Areas that don't need to be flexible, such as the chest or shins, are reinforced with sheets of lightweight ablative ceramic. The outer layer consists of automatically generated kinetic barriers. Objects traveling above a certain speed will trigger the barrier's reflex system and be deflected, provided there is enough energy left in the shield's power cell. Armored hard suits are sealable to protect the wearer from extremes of temperature and atmosphere. Standard equipment includes an onboard mini-frame and a communications, navigation, and sensing suite. The mini-frame is designed to accept and display data from a weapon's smart targeting system to make it easier to locate and eliminate enemies.
Nice. Let's see here. Assault rifles. Those are gonna use the most.
Guard up. Oh god.
Oh, they're still alive! They're still alive! Oh my god!
What did the Geth do to them?
What do you think? They cybernated them. On them now, so you can see how much armor they have.
After the Geth secure a location, they round up and impale dead and living bodies on mechanical spikes. The spikes rapidly transform these victims into withered husks, extracting water and trace minerals, and replacing them with cybernetics. The cybernetics reanimate the lifeless flesh and tissue, transforming the bodies into mindless killing machines. Some Alliance soldiers refer to the husk-generating spikes as dragon's teeth.
Dragon teeth.
A reference to the mythological berserkers who sprang up from the earth wherever the teeth of the dragon Eris were planted. Dragon's teeth and husks bear little resemblance to other pieces of Geth technology. No one is sure why a synthetic race would bother to drain the minuscule amount of recoverable resources from organic corpses, though the value of reusing them as shock troops is obvious.
Nice. I forgot something. I couldn't. How do I? Like that, okay.
That door, it's closed. Security locks engaged.
Humans. Thank the Maker.
Thanks the Maker.
Hurry. Close the door before they come back.
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers. Bringers of darkness. Heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack.
It's not Nihilus he's talking about.
I'm sorry. Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil. Awakened the beast. Unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Say goodnight, Manuel.
Say goodnight, Manuel.
You cannot silence the truth. My voice must be heard.
Oh my God! What did you do?
That might have been a little extreme, Commander.
You can't just go around whacking people in the head.
It was only a matter of time until he did something crazy and dangerous.
I suppose you're right. By the time he wakes up, the meds will have kicked in.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
Good luck, Commander.
Did I forget something in that other building? Oh, you're gone here, a little. That's just the point. Let's see, yeah. Journal. Equipments. Harden waiver.
Saren.
Nihilus.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
You don't say.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Don't worry, I got it under control.
What is that?
What is this? How can it just...
Shit! Look at the size of it!
Stand still. Stop running. I'm gonna fucking shoot you. You keep running in front of me, you piece of shit. Oh my god, man.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out. We're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
My opinion.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that.
You
we
don't know
survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport, if he's still alive.
I have to go.
Good luck.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Something's moving, over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
What the?
Your Cole's contact here on the docks. For the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Just give me the grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
What? Was that all I got? I forgot what weapon I had. Well, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh, I got to keep this one. I think that's anything else. Stop shooting my fucking ass. Who's shooting at me? Oh, thank you. 1 hour already. We're gonna complete this mission. It's closely over. So.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Evidence that we were here. Fuck off, huh?
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Does it tell how many there is? Yeah, 3 charges remains. You can actually skip all the time here on the channel. This weapon is overkilled. That's one way to disarm a charge. Oh, that's how we won. That's wet. That fucking web page is good. Hammer, 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 hammer.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
touch it! Too dangerous!
What? Did that? Is Origin linked to my Steam profile? Can I log into Origin with a Steam profile? Because that was the white Origin.
A human alliance
and I cannot
vessel.
remember my fucking
It was
login
under
to
the
Origin.
command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
Like the thing. Like going mad. Or still like an animal.
This human must be eliminated.
This human must be eliminated.
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
What's he called? Dr. Chuckwat? Chuckwat? What was the name?
You had us worried there, Shepard.
Chuckwats.
How are you feeling?
Chuckwats.
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report.
I better add this to my report.
Captain Anderson.
How's our EXO holding up, Doc?
EXO.
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
EXO.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you.
What does EXO even mean?
Aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
The Geth would have wiped out the whole colony if I hadn't stopped them.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best. A living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell him? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Vanguard. Let's see, Codex. Oh, I don't think Odyssey worked this way.
The Citadel is an ancient deep space station, presumably constructed by the Protheans. Since the Prothean extinction, numerous species have come to call the Citadel home. It serves as the political, cultural, and financial capital of the galactic community. To represent their interests, most species maintain embassies on the Presidium, the Citadel's inner ring. The Citadel Tower in the center of the Presidium holds the Citadel Council chambers. Spectres are The Citadel is an ancient deep space station, presumably constructed by the Protheans. Since the Prothean extinction, numerous species have come to call the Citadel home. It serves as the political, cultural, and financial capital of the galactic community. To represent their interests, most species maintain embassies on the Presidium, the Citadel's inner ring. The Citadel Tower in the center of the Presidium holds the Citadel Council chambers. Council affairs often have far-reaching effects on the rest of the galactic community. 5 arms, known as the wards, extend from the Presidium. Their inner surfaces have been built into cities, populated by millions of inhabitants from across the galaxy. The Citadel is virtually indestructible. If attacked, the station can close its arms to form a solid, impregnable shell. For as long as the station has existed, an enigmatic race called the Keepers has maintained it.
Keepers. I guess the Keepers was on the station when they found it. Save, new save game.